Good morning, this is foreigner living in the Philippines. Well, it's a little bit chilly this morning, must have dropped down to about 70, so got a sweater on. Anyway, I just wanted to say about President Duterte and the changes that he's making. If you're looking at hoping for some kind of panic-stricken message about how badly things are going, about how many people he's killing, I don't know anything about that. What I do know is that at a grassroots level, down on the street where we all live, things are not bad. Now, yesterday we did several videos on our road trip up to Tagbilaran. Go up to Tagbilaran every 2 months and I renew my visa. Now, if I wanted to pay out the money, which we don't have, I could take a residency, which apparently the last time I looked was about 14,000 pesos. Well, we don't have that, so every other month we go and I renew my visa. Now, what's that been like since President Duterte took over? Let me describe what that meant when I went to renew my visa normally. I go up there, there's a small office, staff are very nice, but they require you on going in to it's a foolscap sheet, and it has all kinds of information on it that they need from you. So you have to take that and then leave that office and go down the hall. Second door on the right, there's a little other office that has nothing to do with immigration, and they will copy your passport. So you have to have a copy of 2 pages out of your passport when you arrive, showing that you are legally here. For some reason, they must have that information already, but that's what you were required to do. You were required to have a passport photograph, which would cost you 150 pesos for, I think, 4. So you would get those, then you submit the passport, and then you'd submit the piece of paper, which always wanted to know what your height and weight was, and it would also require you to tell them when you came into the country last legally. So you have to have all that information, and then for some strange reason, the flight number. I don't remember all of that. So in the end, I just stopped putting that information in, or I'd say Air China CN90 or make something up, so it didn't really matter. So you were just being put through hoops, and it took a little time. I found everybody very nice. There's two young women in there in Tagbilaran who deal with you very politely, pleasantly, and actually friendly. So it wasn't really that big a chore. Only ever 4 or 5 people in there if it was crowded. So I would go there and do that. So what's the difference between then and now? Well, yesterday I went. They've shortened the form. The form is now, whereas it used to be a foolscap sheet, now it's half a sheet. You don't need to put a photograph in. You don't need to do any photocopying. You go in there. Now, the 2 girls that are working there are in smart new uniforms and look really great. They're just as friendly as they ever were, and they deal with you very efficiently. So you go in, I fill in 1 form, no need for a photograph, no need for photocopies, and it was all done so incredibly quickly and pleasantly. It still costs about the same, I think, just a little change out, I think 100 change out of about 3,000 pesos, so it's still not excessive. Right, maybe it's not everywhere. So I'm talking to an American that is there, and he'd only renewed his visa. This was the 2nd time that he was renewing his visa, so he didn't really know that much about it. And when he went up to the counter, they asked him for a photograph. I'm assuming that I'm not a special case, you know. As likable as I may be, I'm not a special case when it goes to immigration. So I think that I'm the norm. Everybody who's been there month after month and renewed are going to be treated like I was. And this man, who is a fairly recent arrival in the Philippines, he had been to Cebu. He said that Cebu was even faster. He said that he went in, didn't need a photograph, and was dealt with so efficiently. He said it was lightning fast. So things have changed on immigration, and they've changed for the better. So all of the panicking and the wondering, well, are we safe and are we being treated better? Are we hated now? Because I'm a foreigner, I must be American. That's the thinking. Of course, I'm not American. I'm an American citizen, but I'm British born, so still think of myself as British. But Americans are not being treated badly at immigration. Boy, I wish I could say that I received that same kind of treatment when I was in America and trying to get things done there, where I could get in line for, sometimes in LA at one time, you could get in line for 3 or 4 hours and get to the head of the line and find you were in the wrong one. And then they'd say, well, no, you should be in that one over there. You go to the back, and if you can't get in by a certain time, you have to come back the next day and take a chance on whether you were in the right line again. So compared to how I've been treated in the past, in China, at the American Embassy in China, terrible treatment. They treat their citizens disgracefully. I thought here we're being treated very well and fast, pleasantly, friendly, and see you the next time. So I thought that things had really improved for the better. That I remember President Duterte, before he was president, said that he didn't know why people had to wait so long to get something done. And here he's changed something. I said to the girl, so I see you have a lovely new uniform, you look great. Is this because of, what's the change? She said, President Duterte. He's initiated these changes. So, things are actually better. That's the good news. I'm doing another video in a little while telling about the notification that I've had from the American Embassy to all American citizens in the Philippines. Now, that's not such good news. See you in the next video. This is a foreigner living in the Philippines. Look in, check us out, have a look at all our other videos. You can like, subscribe, share. If this helps, please share, and I'll look forward to you seeing us again. Thanks a lot. Bye.